Well, good afternoon from the Celebration Diaries. This is an exciting day. Once again, don't I say that all the time? With gorgeous weather. Can't say that enough. I'm so glad to see everyone, and I am so excited. You might notice what I'm wearing on my head. I actually love these, and I have never worn them. I got these Mickey ears. They're the balloons out in California when we went to Disneyland 5 years ago, and they have been hanging on my ears ever since. So my t-shirt has, I don't know if you could see it, it has Mickey and Minnie holding balloons, and it says "Meet me on Main Street." And this was a new t-shirt that I recently got, so I said, you know what, that ears that I have is perfect. And the cute thing about these ears is they light up at night, the balloons do. So how cute is that? So you might already guess what kind of a day we are gonna have. Obviously we're going somewhere special, and it is special because it's a we are here at Epcot, and the reason it's special is because it's a cast member preview. Cast members only get to preview the new Soarin' ride, Soarin' Across America. So we're really excited to do that. And the cast members get to do the Muppets Rockin Roller Coaster with the Muppets. So we're gonna do them back to back. I booked it back to back so we could get it all out of the way in one day. So this is a wacky and wild Sunday for us, but we're here to do it. Myself and Jean, the cast member, and Nicholas, and myself, and Nick brought a friend. So this should be a really fun afternoon, and we're gonna do this and see what else we get up to, and then we have to go to 2 different parks, so we'll see what else we get up to while we do these 2 attractions and get the nice, so nice that Disney does this for their cast members, and it's always something nice and special. Waiting for them to join up with me, and I'll catch up with all of you here on the Celebration Diaries when I get into the park. See you soon. And in I go, thank you. And I almost forgot, the Flower and Garden Festival is happening. Look at this. Oh, I tell you what, if I can't be in Chelsea, in London, for the Flower and Garden Festival there, then I'll be here. This is the only other place I'd rather be to see some of the most magnificent flower garden displays and topiaries that there are to be seen anywhere. Look at this absolutely gorgeous day. And here comes my family. I will tell you something funny too. I'm using my video camera to vlog today. Another funny thing is I'm using my camera to vlog today instead of my phone, which I like to do when we go out and about on big days. If I'm just doing something small or quick, I'll grab my phone and start recording. But here we are having a big fun afternoon, evening, and I finally got my camera back because it went all over the world without me. So what happened was a couple weeks ago, I think you remember, I said we were going to Universal to take the boys, Nick and his friends, to all see the Mario Brothers movie, Super Mario Brothers movie that came out. And Jean and I actually then took the opportunity to have a little date night, and we went and ate at Bubba Gump's. You might remember, I vlogged. I just didn't get to post any of it because, and then Jean and I after dinner went to Bubba Gump's, and we went over and saw Michael Jackson movie while the boys were running around City Walk at Universal and going in the shops and things, and then they had the movie. So everybody did their own thing. We had a wonderful evening. I did some vlogging, and lo and behold, when we got to the movies, the boys wanted popcorn and that, and I'm there at the counter paying. I sat my camera down and left it. I left it and forgot it, and I lost it. So the next day, when we got home, I was like, where's my camera? I'm digging through my bag. When we got, the next day, I got up and I filed a claim online, because that's how you do it with Lost and Found these days with theme parks and such. And it took about a week. Every day they send an update. That was pretty nice. They email, don't lose heart, we're still working on it. Don't get discouraged. We're still looking for your camera. I sent a picture of it and described it, gave the brand and everything, the selfie stick. I just said a prayer every day. God, please let them find my camera. And what's the worst that happens? Let's face it. I upgrade to a new camera and get even a better one. Maybe it was just time, I told myself. But still, I really did like this camera. Oh my God. And one night we were having dinner, like a week or so later, and I thought, well, surely it wouldn't take this long, a week and a half, for the person at the popcorn counter where I was paying, where I set it down at, for at the end of the night someone to pop it into the Lost and Found bin and for it to make its way to wherever, however it works. I would think a week and a half. So Nicholas said, Mom, did you ever find your camera? I said, no, the emails keep coming that they haven't located it. And, you know, I said, I'm not going to lose heart, but if it happens, it happens. He said, well, when we said grace before dinner, he said, I'm going to pray you find camera. He did. While, as soon as he said amen, like 5 minutes later, the email ping went off on my phone and it said, oh, we go this way? And it said, it said, hey, we found your item. Does this look like your item? And sure enough, it was it. So I clicked back, yes, that is it. And then they offered to have me pick it up or they would ship it to me. So I paid the $9.99 shipping fee, of course. I didn't have to go over to Universal. Not that it's far from our house, you know, it's a 15-minute drive, I guess you'd say. But then you have to park, and I don't know where Lost and Found is, you know, it would be a whole thing. Start to finish, it might take a whole hour, door to door. So I said, let them ship it to me, $9.99, take that off my plate. One less thing I have to do. So I thought it would come within a day or two. No, after 3 or 4 days, I thought, wow, it should have been here, I think. I mean, it's only going across Orlando to Celebration. No. I started looking at the tracking. It went from Orlando to Lake Mary. Orlando to Lake Mary, to Atlanta, to Omaha, Nebraska, to Atlanta, to Lake Mary, to Orlando, to Kissimmee, to Celebration. It took a week and a half to get back to me. Do not ask me why. It went clear across the Midwest and then back to Celebration when I'm thinking, you know, it's originally in Orlando. Why wouldn't you just mail it straight to Celebration? I have no clue. But thank goodness it came back to me, and this is my first day out and about with it. Well, we've almost made it to our big preview of Soarin Across America. This is going to be beautiful. I've heard the locations that Disney announced are Statue of Liberty, NASA, I heard. Oh, I'm sorry. NASA. Oh, look at Nemo's. I've heard it's like Cape Canaveral, and then Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, you know, landmarks of our country that you fly over. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited to see this. I just love Soarin'. I'm gonna turn the camera around, show you some of those. I wish you had smell-o-vision. This smells absolutely amazing. This bouquet of flowers, literally, just bouquet after bouquet. And look at the floating pods. I spoke about that back in February when they were just getting things ready. Oops, I had to cut across. I was gonna get ran over. So beautiful, and it smells so good. And look at how clear that water is. Just beautiful.
Like a week, 2 months.
You know, it is quite warm today. but not as hot as I had envisioned. I actually was afraid. I was like, oh gosh, how hot is it going to be? But not at all. There's such a fabulous breeze, which you could probably see the trees. It feels wonderful. Oh, and I can only imagine as the evening goes on, because it's almost hitting 5 o'clock, this evening is going to be fabulous. What a great day to come. I had not even gotten to see. This is a good time to do flower and garden though, because I'll tell you what, everything they planted in February, January, February, getting ready for this is so mature now, and it's all filled in so nice. Look at Donald. Look at this. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Look at this. A big giant sunflower. This is a bee's paradise. And look, it's the monorail. I'm waving at the people. There they go. Oh, wow. So magical. I hope everyone watching is enjoying these magic moments as much as I am, because it's not often I just get a clip of the monorail coming through the park. Look at Donald's nephews. I'd say they're up to mischief, but it looks like they're actually seriously doing some farming. Good for you guys. Well, I gotta find my family and get to the ride, which would really be nice because it's in the land pavilion, so we'll be going in, relaxing for a little bit, and then we'll come out to the excitement again. Catch you soon, friends. Look how cool. Beautiful. Well, we got through our check-in and we're moving through the I don't know what do you call the thing when you, what do you call, Jean, when you wait in line? What do you call it when you wait in line? The queue. We're moving through the queue. You see all the beautiful posters. These were places you used to see, but it has changed. They haven't changed out the posters yet, but I'm sure they will. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the vlog off because, of course, especially because it's a VIP event, we are not allowed to film. The ride has not officially opened yet to the public. And fun secret fact, next weekend we have a surprise getaway for Memorial Day. We are going to be doing a 3-day at Saratoga Springs Resort. So whispering because only Gene knows, Nicholas doesn't, but he'll be so excited because you know what, school year's coming to an end, Memorial Day weekend kicks off the summer, and because we're DVC, after the cast member preview, they let DVC members who have resort stays do a preview of Rockin Roller Coaster and Soarin', so I went ahead and booked those. He can go with his friends that are staying with us, and they'll have a great time. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now because this will be our only chance for me to put my camera away so they don't think I'm doing anything sneaky, which I would never do, but I'm very excited to see it. I'll let you all know afterward the different destinations it takes us to. See you soon. We just got off the ride and it was so good we rode it twice. We rode Soarin Across America twice in a row. They let us go on twice, which is really nice of them. When I asked, I thought, it doesn't hurt to ask. Can we go again? Sure, just get back in line. Got back in line, went right on. It was so nice. I felt like my son's friend had the idea we should be in the first row, so we were up the highest, and we sat right in the middle, and that was a game changer. I don't think I'd ever been in the first row yet. So I will say that really made a difference in the immersive experience of being on it. It starts off, it takes you all over the country, our beautiful country. It's so patriotic. The first first experience is Port Canaveral with a rocket launch. I'll say living in Florida, I personally never get tired of watching those beautiful rocket launches, especially the nighttime ones. There's just something about them. They're so gorgeous. And, of course, we can see them right from practically our own backyard. You just step outside and you watch it go up. You can see it from all over Florida practically. You feel like you are going up in the air with the rocket as it launches. Sorry, I hate having to look over to me. I have my purse sitting close by on a bench, so I'm just kind of watching it, but waiting for the guys to use the restroom. I just thought I'd get on the vlog real quick. So before I forget everything, you get up in the air and then you start heading up what I'm assuming is sort of the East Coast, but you're in the sky flying above the clouds, and you end up in New York City in the harbor, flying over the Statue of Liberty in Manhattan. Absolutely gorgeous. You go up into the northeastern coast of New England. There's a beautiful lighthouse, and then you head back down to Washington, D.C., which, if you've ever been and seen the monuments and everything that, when you go to Washington, D.C., it's just more beautiful than you ever think it's going to be when you see it in person. And, of course, it's gorgeous. So that part was just absolutely patriotic and breathtaking. And then you swing on down south in the bayou, and there's some gentlemen in an airboat, some fishing there, and the bayou land on the water, and where else is it? Oh, it heads out west. There were even parts of the country, like there's a train that goes over this absolutely beautiful bridge, like a passenger train. I'm like, is that Amtrak? But it really didn't say Amtrak on it, and it really didn't look like Amtrak, so I'm not really even sure what train it was. It was a red engine. I don't know, is there one called a Red Zephyr? I'm not sure. But there was this train over a beautiful trellis bridge that I'd never seen before. So there was that, and then that went over just mountains and mountains. Waterfalls, valleys, the Grand Canyon, then on a ranch with thousands of heads of cattle a cattle drive going by, and you can smell the grass and the dirt and smell the ranch. It's just absolutely immersive, which is what Soarin is meant to be. There's also, after that, you go up to the we're heading to the land, I'll just talk and walk, the northwest part of the country, very tippy top. I don't know if we're in Alaska there, but it is a complete snow-covered mountain, and it's gorgeous. And then, after that, you swing on down a little lower toward the northern part of California, and you really just end up back at Epcot, which of course is where we are right now, and you come back over Spaceship Earth, and then of course the fireworks. Tinkerbell flies over, lights the fireworks, and they're amazing fireworks, so amazing. They're very patriotic. They're all red, white, and blue. There's a flag that comes, fireworks, American flag. 4. Excuse me. Thank you. Our sons went that way.
No ketchup.
Okay. Sorry. We got caught in the queue here by the land. Gonna go on the land and head over to Hollywood Studios. So what the fireworks were, I just loved. They had a fireworks of an American eagle. That part was so patriotic and absolutely beautiful at the end. It was like you got a whole fireworks show to yourself. Even though I know they're with us.
Okay, so you're gonna go to so you guys are all gonna stay where you were.
I'm gonna turn it off so we can meet back up with the kids.
Are we with the scooter?
I'm recording in the dark on the land ride, and the only thing lighting up are my Mickey ears with the balloons. Oh my gosh, so funny.
The tropics are home to the
film a little
greatest
bit
diversity
here
of
because
plants
these
on the
plants
planet.
are so beautiful. Look at the
Many
orchids.
of these, like papaya, bananas,
Oh,
cacao,
wow.
coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions.
See, now
Some,
this is
like the
new.
water
I
lily,
don't remember
thrive
the
in wet,
waterfall.
swampy areas
Yeah, it's
and
kinda new,
waterways.
So
All
I see
parts
there
of this
might be,
plant,
like,
even the
crayfish
flower
in
petals,
there.
are edible. The starchy root of the
Water
plant
lily.
has long been used to make flour for baking.
Okay. Allspice.
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas
Allspice.
growing
I
on
did not
both
know it
sides of
looked
the
like-
boat.
I didn't know. I did not know the
More
plant
than
looked like
28
that.
million
That
tons
looks
of
more like
bananas are
aloe
eaten
to me.
annually, making it the most
Every
popular
time
fruit
I
in the
come on
world.
this ride, I indeed learned something new. Wow, miracle fruit. I wonder what that is. Oh yes, we have jasmine here and there throughout the neighborhood, and you get a whiff of that once in a while. It smells so lovely. Look at that. That's where tapioca comes from. I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the land vegetable gardens. This is where they have the fishes.
When we mention farming, you probably each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Disney's Fish Farm. You know what's kind of neat? I did this years ago when I used to work over here as a nurse. I did our whole office. We used to do outings, and one time we came over and did a behind-the-scenes tour. So Disney has a lot of behind-the-scenes tours or specialty tours and events or courses or classes, different things you can take.
While
And
there are
we
more than
did
50,000 edible plant species in the
the
world,
land, the
most of us are
behind-the-scenes
only
land
familiar
tour. I
with
think it's
the
about an
handful
hour,
that
hour and a
make
half
up our
long.
everyday
It's a
diet.
walking
The
tour,
common
and you
grains
do
growing
the
here,
literally
wheat,
behind the
maize,
scenes. You are walking
sorghum, and
through
millet, plus
these gardens
rice,
here,
account for nearly
not on the
2/3 of our
sand or
global
anything,
food
but you know,
consumption.
the
Learning
walkways.
how to increase
And
yields of these staples
going
is an
through
important
behind
goal
back
of
doors
research
with
around the world.
offices. Yeah, the Mickey topiaries. Seeing how they do all this, where when they maintain it, how they maintain it, all of these things. And I think that tour is called Behind the Seeds. If you are
These
in
plants
any
are
way, shape, or
definitely
form
on their
interested
way
in
up.
gardening,
Innovative growing techniques like these increase
agriculture,
yields while more efficiently using resources
vegetables,
like
plants,
water,
fruits,
fertilizer, and
I
pesticides.
highly
Another
recommend it.
innovation at work here is our
Come
integrated
down
pest
to
management
Epcot
program.
and sign
By
up for
populating our
the, go online
greenhouses
and
with
sign up before
beneficial
you come
insects
here
that prey
for the
on
Behind the
harmful
Seeds
pests
tour. It's
like
really
aphids
good.
and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional
Oh,
pesticides.
we have the albino
We're
eggplant
growing
in our
these crops
garden.
using our nutrient
The white
film
ones.
system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water
We had the
and
purple
nutrients.
ones, but Jean wanted
With
something
it,
different
we
this
can
year.
produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one
Wow,
small
look at
area.
that. Oh, I love that. That is ready to be picked. Look at that lettuce. It's a big Mickey. I could really wrap my head around a salad right now. That sounds so good. Big old fresh salad.
You okay?
It's so nice and cool. Still a little breeze in here. Even though we're in a greenhouse, it doesn't feel warm.
Still thinking about running.
No.
We're gonna leave that to the kids. Yeah, it's the flower wall. They're probably edible flowers.
Oh, look at the strawberries.
Oh, look at the strawberries. We've had a few actually from our garden. We have, oh, the purple cauliflower. I love it. I love that. Here's all the tomato vines. Mmm.
So you want to have your tomatoes? Like, not on
Big long vine.
Look at that basil.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing
basil.
methods. That saves water and increases
Somebody's
production.
gonna be
The
making some
aquaponics
homemade
system on your
pesto
left
soon.
combines hydroponics with aquaculture.
all these
The
herbs.
fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants.
Herbs as
and
far
the
as the eye
plants
can
help keep the
see.
water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less.
Purple basil. I
In our
never even
lab,
heard of
Epcot
that.
scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
Well, we're almost coming to the end. I'll pause the vlog for now, and I think we're going to head toward our next park. It's almost going to be time for our next preview, which is the former Aerosmith Rockin Roller Coaster has now turned into the Muppets Rockin Roller Coaster, starring the Mayhem Band. So we're gonna go be some of the first people to ride it. I'm actually not riding it. I'm admitting my days of doing roller coasters that go upside down in corkscrews and loops, which that Rockin Roller Coaster definitely does, are over. I used to love
These
them, but I can't
greenhouses
do them
represent
anymore.
just
So
a
I'm gonna leave
fraction
that
of
to
the
younger
work
kids,
being
but
done worldwide to produce
we
bountiful
are going to
harvests
go
for our
through
growing
queue so we can
population.
watch the little pre-show and everything, and then when
Scientists,
Gene and I get up
farmers,
to where
and
they
even
get into
backyard
the
gardeners
car,
are doing their
he and I
part
are
to
going to
improve the
skedaddle out the
quantity
side
and
door
quality
and
of
wait for them
foods that
in
we
the gift
all
shop.
rely upon. Together, we can continue
It's
to
good to
find
know your
more
limits.
ways to increase food production and protect our precious
See you
natural
soon, friends.
environment.
What are the odds twice in one day? What are the odds twice in one day? Capturing the monorail. Almost never happens. Oh, coming out of the land pavilion, the evening is nice. There's such a nice breeze, which is really helping to not make it feel hot. A lot of people here this evening. I think it's partly, well, it's a Sunday, and partly, more than likely, because of these VIP previews that they have going on. Oh, I should have went to the butterfly garden. I'll have to try to get back over here. Flower show goes on, I think for a couple more weeks. The butterfly garden is a walkthrough, and it's an area just full of butterflies. They always land on me. I will. Hold on one second. Look at these. How gorgeous is this? Again, that water, could it be any more clear? How does Disney do it? Look at these topiaries for the Encanto. Look at this. I absolutely love the movie Encanto. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I'll zoom in a little. I don't want to get in front of people's pictures. Love these topiaries. And on we go. Onward and upward. Oh. I think it's over there. The creation shop. Well, I was semi-nominated to get in the car and go to Hollywood Studios because after we came out of the land, Gene and I hit the gift shop at it's called Creations. It's the big gift shop at Epcot, and he wanted to get a couple things that he saw there, and I told him, well, look, the boys wanted to go on the gondolas, that's the sky cables over to Hollywood Studios, and I said, I'll get the car and go there, because I didn't want to come out of Hollywood Studios tonight and have to come all the way back to Epcot to get the car to go home. So I said, I'll just go get the car and drive it to Hollywood Studios and meet you guys. When you get there, you can all go on the gondolas and have a fun ride together. So I get a few minutes to myself, and I will meet them there. So I'll see you when I get to Hollywood Studios. I made it here in no time at all. No time at all. I always love when I come to the parks, and once in a while you'll see the Disney canine units. Disney has security canines. I hope you can see it. I had it on selfie and just sort of turned the camera around, but going to find the boys. Where have they gone to wait for us? And I have to find Gene. I think he got separated on a separate gondola that they did. Who knows? Everybody's gone their own separate willy-nilly way tonight. I love getting to a park when most people are leaving, though. It's kind of clearing out. It's getting cloudy too. There could be an evening drizzle coming, which makes it even more better. The ride we're going to is completely indoors, so I'm not a bit worried about it. All right, well, here I am by the gate, as you can see. Let's turn around. There you go. All right, I'll pause it so I can go find my family and see you when we get to the Rockin Roller Coaster. We have made it to Hollywood Studios. Oh, the balloons. Turning into a cloudy sky. I always love the Starbucks inside the Trolley Park Cafe. Restaurant smells so good, and the boys were just saying they're getting hungry. I don't blame them, especially when you walk down Hollywood Boulevard here and it smells so good. Cannot blame them. But they're going to ride Rockin Roller Coaster at least once, possibly twice if they let us do the 2 times like they did on Soarin. And they are going to ride that before they eat anything. It's a twisty corkscrew. I remember going on this when they had the cast member preview when it first opened up 20 some years ago. And here I am again for the revamp and turning it into Muppets, doing it again. At the time I was a nurse on site at the Team Disney building. I wasn't a cast member. We were contracted. It's still the company I still work for 27 years later. I just work in a different position now. I've had multiple positions within the company, all kinds of different adventures and wonderful career moves in this company. As you can tell, I've stayed 27 years. Started in 1998. So, yeah. But that was a great job working in that Team Disney building over there, and made a lot of nice friends. But what was nice, when the cast members had special events, like I told you about the behind the seats tour or the premiere of the Aerosmith ride, we were often invited, and I just felt like one big family working there. It was so nice. Everybody was kind, and it was a great experience. I love that job. Moving over to Sunset Boulevard. You can see the big Hollywood Tower Hotel in front of me. Doesn't that look spooky? Oh, Gene always finds somebody he knows. I'll turn it off. All right, this is it. They are gonna have some cool stuff over here though. The gift shop is not open. And neither is the food truck, but when you come out of the ride, the Swedish chef is going to have a food truck, which is kind of fun because, like, after any rock concert, you need a food truck. Ready, Freddie? We're going. We noticed the G-Force Records logo on the little manhole cover things on the ground. We're still here, so that's a good sign. I picked up a little passenger, a little hitchhiker. What's this guy's name?
Yoda.
Yoda, I know it's Yoda. I was just joking. This is actually a backpack. It's the cutest thing. So he rides on your back, but it's actually a functioning backpack. And Nicholas's friend brought it. He had his couple water bottles in it and his, just personal things. So I thought that was super cute. But they are ahead of us in line. And look, he has a whole body. Gene, hold it up. I got to show the... Look how cute. It's a whole body. He's got legs, feet, toes, smiley face, and then show the back. Yeah, his back unzips. His back unzips. So we're going to carry him. We're not, obviously, like I said, we're not going on the ride. Too scary, no. What would you call it? Too much G-force. The G-Force Records is for real on this ride, so. Huh?
Swedish chef.
Oh, how cute is that? She's dressed like the Swedish chef. People go all out. My goodness. One thing's for sure, they play some good music on your way in here. I heard some U2. We got some In Excess going. The best. Now I am going to pause out because we'll be going in soon, and like I said, not allowed to film. This park lights up so beautifully. Look at the buildings. At night, you really feel like you've walked into retro 1930s Art Deco Hollywood, especially here in this part of town, Sunset Boulevard. Just so pretty. I love this billboard atop here. Paradise Pier. I'm gonna zoom in on it. Whoops. If I can. I love that retro beach scene. I know you can't see it too great, but it's so pretty from where I'm standing. And Paradise Pier. Gene, what's the name of that hotel out in California at Disneyland?
Pixie Pier?
No, it's something Pier.
Yeah, Pixie Pier.
Pixie Pier. No, I don't think it's Pixie. Oh. You know, I am so tired now. I can't remember the name. But that's okay. It was the hotel that I said, if we don't stay at the California Adventure, no, California, the Grand Californian, then we'll stay at that one. That one looked the best to me, second to the Grand Californian. So, oh, what a lovely day. I'm sad that it comes to an end this evening, but alas, I do have to work tomorrow morning. Nicholas has school tomorrow morning. And Gene has work tomorrow, and he goes earlier than anybody. That man works long hours, early morning, early to rise, early to bed. So, I'm on a hunt for popcorn for Nana, and then we'll be on our way home. So, thank you for joining us today. I just want to get a shot of Hollywood Boulevard down this way. Well, from here you can see the Chinese Theater at the end of Hollywood Boulevard. So beautiful. And spinning around. all the shops. All beautiful Art Deco once again. Look how pretty. Just a gorgeous evening. Look at that. All right, I'm off to the popcorn stand and then we are out of here. Thanks, friends, for joining us today. It sure was a lot of fun and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Take care and have a magical week.
Before I go, I had to jump back on here and show a picture of the girl that came dressed as the Swedish chef. It was the most adorable costume. What a great idea. I loved her purse that's a chicken. That's perfect for this costume. So had a picture of Chef Eugenio with his favorite Muppet chef. Thanks for watching.